Let me tell you a story. A story that shows how words can hurt more than stone. Also, I will be using slow English so that you can improve your English through this story. So let's begin. In a small village school lived a girl named Isha. Isha was gentle, quiet, and sweet. She didn't fight, didn't argue, didn't trouble anyone. But she had a soft heart, too soft. She remembered every hurtful word people ever said to her. If someone called her stupid, she believed it. If someone called her ugly, she carried that pain. If someone teased her, the words stayed with her. She carried them inside her like invisible stones. At school, some classmates mocked her. "You're slow. You're boring. You're not good enough." They said words without thinking. But Isha never forgot. She tried to smile in front of them, but inside her heart became heavy. Like a bag full of rocks she couldn't put down. She started walking slowly, head always looking down. She spoke less. She smiled less. Her mother noticed her silence and asked gently, "What happened, Isha?" Isha whispered, "Nothing. I'm fine." But she wasn't. Words can't be seen, but they can break something inside. But one day, something happened that changed Isha forever. Isha's teacher, Mrs. Lata, was kind and wise. She knew something was wrong. She watched Isha carefully. One morning, she asked Isha to help her carry a school bag. The bag was extremely heavy. Isha tried to lift it. She struggled. She couldn't move it. Mrs. Lata smiled and said, "Come with me. I want to show you something." She took Isha to the old storeroom behind the school. There were bags on the ground, each filled with real stones. "Pick up one bag," the teacher said. Isha lifted one, barely. "Now try another one." That one was even heavier. "Carry it around the room," the teacher said. Isha tried, but stumbled. The teacher looked into her eyes and said softly, "Now imagine these stones are hurtful words. You have been carrying them for years." Isha froze. Her eyes widened. She understood. The teacher continued, "Someone tells you you're weak. You pick up a stone. Someone says you're useless. You pick up another stone. Someone mocks you, and you carry another stone." Isha's eyes filled with tears. She whispered, "That's how I feel inside." The teacher placed a hand on her shoulder. "I know, but now you will learn to put the stones down." The teacher asked Isha, "Do you think you're useless?" Isha hesitated and whispered, "No." "Do you think you're stupid?" Isha shook her head. "Do you believe you're ugly?" "No," Isha said, stronger this time. The teacher nodded. "Then why carry words you don't believe?" Mrs. Lata said gently, "When people hurt you with words, they give you stones, but you choose whether to carry them or drop them." Isha's heart and shoulders felt lighter. "But listen carefully," the teacher said. "Those hurtful words will chase you forever, unless you let them go. Words are just noise. They do not become true unless you agree. I don't want to carry them anymore, she whispered. That night, Isha sat alone in her room. She closed her eyes and pictured all the stones she had collected. He said I'm useless. She said I'm ugly. They laughed at me. He mocked my silence. She imagined dropping each stone on the ground, one by one. And suddenly she felt something inside her. Freedom. Days passed. She walked straighter. She talked more. She smiled again. When someone said something mean, she remembered her teacher's words. Just because someone throws a stone doesn't mean you have to carry it. Her classmates noticed her confidence. One girl asked her, "How did you change?" Isha answered calmly, "Words only hurt if I let them." The whole class stared. They had never seen her so strong. Some even apologized. Isha didn't need their approval anymore. She had found something better, self-respect. Years later, Isha became a counselor. She helped children who suffered from others' words. She taught them what she learned. Words can break you only if you hold them inside. She healed others the way her teacher healed her. And every time she helped someone drop their stones, she felt lighter too. Moral of the story: people's words do not define you. You define yourself. You cannot stop others from speaking, but you can stop carrying their hurt. If you have watched the video till here, then good job. You have learned something new today, and keep learning because consistency beats hard work. And if you want to learn the meaning of consistency and hard work, watch this video.